Yeah, good morning. Hi, Luli. Mikasa. Hello, Mikasa. Luli. Hi, Luli. How are you, dear? Your name is Michael. Let's go, guys. Please, as we come in, let's like. Then you drop your name. I'm fine. Quick way. Hi. Guys, come on in. It is 9:49 for me. 9:49 a.m. Please, can we like? So I'll say good morning to you all. Yeah, you're 1 hour late. Yeah. Okay. Have we like? Can we start now? Clock it. Good morning to us all. Cheers. Cheers. Hi, Maddie. Bonjour. Hi, lovelies. Hope we are all good. Yeah, can we please like? Thank you so much. Let's go like and sub. Who love this? Like and sub. I will send $300. Jamie, are you sure? Or you're just don't say what you won't do, please. It's not acceptable. If you would do it, then you can. Don't say what you won't do, please. That's not nice. That's not nice. It's good we are truthful. Yes, I will do it. If you would do it, you can go to my profile. You'll see the link there. But I just think probably you are just joking. Yeah. Going for the first time. Bernard from Nigeria. Oh, how are you, Bernard from Nigeria? You're just joining for the first time. Okay, nice to meet you, Bernard. Please, can you like and sub? Thank you so much. Guys, drop your name now. Let's start. Let's go. Wee! Drop your name. I've not seen my subscribers. Where are they? Okay, Wendy is here. Can you say my name? Okay, Wendy, you are here. I've not seen my subscribers. Where are you guys? I already did. That's my okay. Okay, thank you so much. George. Hi, George. Okay, a big shout out to George. Where are my besties? A big shout out to Luli. A big shout out to Bernard. Bernard, all the way from Nigeria. I'm also from Nigeria. Nice to meet you. A big shout out to Mickey. I'm your triplet. Oh, that's it. That's it. Where are my triplets? Elizabeth, Andrew, and Andy. I'm so blessed with them. I love twin. I love triplet. I love quadruplets. Yeah, just name it. Hi, my triplets. Nice, nice. You're here again. How are you guys? Hope you guys are good. Guys, you're welcome. Please let's go like and sub. Like and sub. Yeah, let's go. Please pull down your name. I'll give you a shout out. Okay. The way we do it. Clock it. A big shout out to Ruby. Okay, hi. I like and sub, and my name is Kylie. A big shout out to you, Kylie. A big shout out to Suleiman. I almost missed that. A big shout out to Lauren. A big shout out to Hazaya. Let's clock in. A big shout out to Chelsea. A big shout out to Happy. It's a beautiful day. La 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 la. Do 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 do. Clock it. Big shout out to Sabrina. Hi, Raj Hannah. Raj Hannah. I think that name sounds Indian. Okay. If I did not pronounce your name well, please just pardon me. I'm just an African lady, you know what it is. Yeah, it's a struggle. Okay, let's go. A big shout out to Kiara. That's my daughter's name. Oh, clock it. How are you, Kiara? A big shout out to Zara. Pretty names. A big shout out to Aria. A big shout out to Nevai. Oh my God. Hi, hi. A big shout out to Tor. Clock it, guys. Clock it. Nobody's even telling me clock it. That's our slogan. You should know. You should know before now. Clock it. Where are my besties? Let's go. A big shout out to Elise. A big shout out to Molly. How are you, love, Molly? How are you, Claire? A big shout out to Claire. Clock it. Who has watched my video, my fashion hack video? Anyone? I posted it yesterday. Go have a look. It is pretty and gorgeous, you know? You know, we slay. A big shout out to Nita. We are absolutely, let me see. We are actually quadruplets, but we don't talk to our twin sister. She loves, she lives with our dad, but we don't talk to our dad or our twin sister. Oh, that's not nice. Please reach out to her. Even if you don't talk to your dad, but just reach out to her. I love unity in family. You know what it is? Just try and reach out to her, okay? She's part of you already. You were in the same womb together. That love should be bonded, okay? And I wish you guys all the best. I can only advise. That's all. We cannot force you guys to do it, you know. I wish you good luck, okay? We kind of had a very bad argument. I know, but sometimes we just let something slide just for peace to reign. You know, girl. Clock it. Let's dive into it. Let's go. A big shout out to Mahmoudia. Let's go. It was very, very bad. It was very bad, really. Anyways, just take your time, okay, and find the best way to go about it. I just hope you guys heal and forgive one another, okay. A big shout out to Lisa. A big shout out to Blair. A big shout out to Joanna. A big shout out to Jesus Christ. I love him. A big shout out to Coit. A big shout out to Erin. A big shout out to Eliza. Big shout out to Charlize. Shout out to Lily. Shout out to Harlem. Shout out to Ima. A big shout out to Joseline. I got that. I guess so. Hi, my sister. I'm new here from South Africa. Oh, hi, my South African sister. How are you, my darling? Hope you're good. And I'm from Nigeria. Nice to meet you. Just clock in, like and subscribe. Thank you. And also drop your name. I'll give you a shout, okay? Let's go. A big shout out to Ami. A big shout out to Aimi. We have two names, but almost sound alike. A big shout out to Lindo Kunle from South Africa. Hi, lovely. Hope you guys are good. A big shout out to Lizzie. Oh, Steve. A big shout out to Steve. Steve, just like and subscribe. Thank you so much. Thank you. Clock it. You guys are doing well. Can we go like and sub? Do. Yeah, we'll take time to like, okay? If you have not liked, please do well to like and sub. Thank you so much. Kiki, hi, my darling. Hope you good. Clock it. Where are my slay kings and queen? Hi, siblings. Okay, let's go. A big shout out to Lily. Let's go. I love your video. I love you too, Nita. A big shout out to you, Nita. Nita. A big shout out to Channel. Big shout out to Mangi. Big shout out to My Healer. Big shout out to Oakley. Please, I just need your name. Don't say biscuit or whatsoever. Just put down your name. Okay. A big shout out to Bavia. Big shout out to Eliazar. Big shout out to Mero. Meron, I guess so. A big shout out to, I beg your pardon, Sela. I just drank water, so I gonna beg, you know, I'm human. Excuse me. Let's go. I'm not AI. Just for you to know, I'm not AI. That's why you can hear me do like that, but apologies. A big shout out to Alicia. A big shout out to Lena B. Clarken. Yeah. A big shout out to Bennett. A big shout out to Alicia. Shout out to Hadi. Shout out to Yawa. Shout out to Albert. Shout out to Boo Boo. A big shout out to Big D. Big D. Hope it's not what I'm thinking. I just guess that's your name. A big shout out to Junior. Let's go. Clock in. A big... Oh, hi, Scarlett. Clock it. If I see my subscribers, if I see my besties, when I see your name, I know you. I recognize you immediately. Okay? So if you are here back to back, I know your name. Don't think I don't know. Big deal, the name baby. Okay, I guess. Hi, it's me. Hi, Ima. Hope you good. Hello. A big shout out to Amara. A big shout out to Imam. A big shout out to Faith. A big shout out to Iliana. Hello, beautiful. Hi, gorgeous. Hope you're good. A big shout out to Lila. A big shout out to Jesus Christ. I love him. A big shout out to Julia. A big shout out to Iliana. Big shout out to, do you know me? Ima. Yeah, I do, Chelsea. My channel is Ami. A big shout out to Anime. A big shout out to Melina. I subscribe. Clock it. Thank you so much. Big shout out to Carolia. Thank you guys. Thank you guys. Just come in. A big shout out to my Kalia. A big shout out to Luna. Hi Luna. Hope you're good. A big shout out to Lexi. Big shout out to Maya. Big shout out to Lily. Big shout out to Fikemi. Big shout out to Josia. Big shout out to Evelina. Coming. A big shout out to Bulu. Oh my days, I can't get that. A big shout out to Angie. A big shout out to Cook. A big shout out to Evelina. You're welcome. Thank you. You're welcome. A big shout out to Daron and Jayla. Hi, Daron and Jayla. A big shout out to Kavish. Let's go. Don't forget to like and sub. Let's be fast up. Thank you for tapping. I love that's your hands. Your hands are blessed. A big shout out to Zara. Please, let's like and sub, okay? Let's go. Leah. A big shout out to Leah. Hi, darling. Big shout out to Kelly. Kelly, is that my bestie? Hi, gorgeous. A big shout out to Len Tambo. The name. Hi, darling. Hope you're good. I am crying. Why are you crying, Lauren? It's too hard. Please don't cry. A big shout out to Lauren. And tell her not to cry. Okay. A big shout out to Bushra. You like and subscribe. Gorgeous. Thank you. Drop your name. A big shout out to Laiba. A big shout out to Daisy. Big shout out to Samuel. Thank you. I'm crying. Why are you crying? Please tell me. Talk to me. A big shout out to Alex Bieber. Big shout out to Zahina. You're so beautiful. Clark. Thank you so much. You're gorgeous as well. From happiness. Oh, you're crying from happiness. Why are you crying? Let me know. I need to share in the happiness as well. Guys, we need to be happy, you know. Smart. A big shout out to you, Smart. Can you share your joy? Let me cry as well. A big shout out to Vivian. You're pretty. Thank you so much, Clark. A big shout out to Fatia. Hi, girl. You're so cute. Thank you. A big shout out to Lily. I love you so much. I love you too. Thank you so much. A big shout out to Maxine. You subscribe. Gorgeous. Clock it, girl. Thank you so much. A big shout out to Skyly. Can we go subscribe? A big shout out to Aj La. I love you. Bye. I love you too, Lauren. A big shout out to 6-7. No, come on. I think 6-7 is over. You're so sweet. Clark it. I have cancer. Please shout out. Drop your name. I'll give you a shout out. What's your name? Nagi. A big shout out to you, Nagi. And I wish you quick recovery. Amen. A big shout out to Maxi. A big shout out to Max. A big shout out to Brew. Is that Brew Moses? A big shout out to Scarlett. Hi, Scarlett. Hope you're good. You're so sweet. I love you so much. I love you too, New Jersey. I'll just call you by your channel name. I beg your pardon. Okay. I'm not a wizard. I wish I'm a wizard. I'll just know you by your name. Everything about you, but I'm not a wizard. I'm not a witch. So, New Jersey, a big shout out to you. Okay. Let's go. A big shout out to Amber. You remember me? Oh, Tiffany. A big shout out to Tiffany. How are you, my lovely? A big shout out to Zainab. Happy New Year. Happy New Year to you, Nata. Sorry, Nita. Where have you been? I don't like you. Florencia. Florencia said she doesn't like me. Guys, just look at what she's typing on the comment section. Am I that bad? Like, seriously? Anyways, clock it. It's your opinion, okay? Let's go, guys. A big shout out to Wase, yeah. A big shout out to Nathan. I am a big shout out to Abiba. Thank you so much. A big shout out to Mali Bangwe Bombi. That should be a South African name. Gorgeous name. Oh, how are you? I'm fine, thank you. Hi, Kiki. Natalie. A big shout out to Natalie. You're so pretty. Thank you so much. A big shout out to Ore. Your happy new year was my happy new year was what? Was pretty. Oh, thank you so much. Clarky. A big shout out to Ava. A big shout out to Tahilia. A big shout out to Zainab. Hello, big shout out to Leo. Hi. A big shout out Mackenzie. Hi, Mackenzie. How are you, dear? Please, I saw Leo. I just called you. A big shout out to Alexander. A big shout out to Zara Clarkett. A big shout out to Linka. Good, thank you. A big shout out to Carly. Let's go. A big shout out to Amor. Do you do your nails? I haven't done my nails. I just took off my, my polish. I just took it off, so I'll be doing it after this live. We need to slay. Clock it. A big shout out to Nikoko. Let's go. I'm leaving. Oh, all right. I'll miss you. You can. Have a nice day, okay? A big shout out to Matilda. Yeah, Matilda, how are you? How are you doing? I so good. Yeah, okay. Nice to meet you again. Slay. Yeah, we got to slay. A big shout out to Mati. Mati said, I'm from South Africa. Please write your name from South Africa. A big shout out to you all the way from South Africa. I saw you're so sweet. My name is America. Wow. That's a big name. So we need to stretch it, A big shout out to America. Let's go. A big shout out to Jada. A big shout out to Bol. Whoa, pretty names. A big shout out to Bofelo. These names sound French or Spanish name, but nevertheless, a big shout out to Luke. Guys, let's go. Let's take a minute, okay? No, a minute is too much. Let's just take 10 seconds, okay, to like. I know we have some people that have come in and haven't liked. Can you please take out time to like and subscribe? Just 1 second will be okay for you to like, and that will be all. Drop your names as many times as possible. I will pick your name over and over and give you a shout to brighten your day. Come on, let's go. A big shout out to Karen. Hi, Karen. A big shout out to Maya. I just saw something. That is not nice. Who is writing that? Please don't write that. That is a woman's body. You know what I mean? No. Please don't do that again. Okay, a big shout out to Sailor. Sorry,